You know, Fez, if these guys can deal with drugs and alcohol, you can't deal with anxiety?
I haven't been able to so far.
Why not?
I don't know. It just...
Just take the stick today. Let's all...
I can't.
Well, look, I haven't even said what we're going to do yet. We're all going to keep yelling questions at you that you have to answer each one after another, after another. And then we turn the lights off and on, and then some of us are gone, and some of us are back.
That's weird.
Yeah, I know. And then, for every question you miss, you have to lean a little further out the window like that.
Oh.
We're only on the 36th floor.
Only.
But it's very windy and cold today.
Well, what is the... Can I just ask you a question? What is the difference whether you stick the stick or you just sit there quietly? There's no difference.
Well, one would be talking, and I can't think of...
But you're not talking now. You're just sitting there. So you're already dealing with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know what to say.
Either way you look at it, you're doing the same thing. Chris, you're a big fan of like the Star Trek, right?
Oh yeah, huge fan. Love it.
The second one with LeVar Burton and all that?
Yeah, Star Trek: The Next Generation.
I do my impression of this. Ready?
Yeah. That's fucking good.
That's just,
That's uncanny. Please read me a Reading Rainbow.
So you get them confused.
Wrong TV show.
Yeah. He didn't do Reading Rainbow.
Jesus Christ. He's doing Geordie LaForge, engineer of the Star Trek Enterprise.
And he read books to children.
What was his book show?
Oh,
was it?
Reading Rainbow.
Reading Rainbow.
Did he do Reading Rainbow or was it something else?
Reading Rainbow. Let's do this.
Thummy.
Yes.
Come on, let's go.
I'm doing it.
Well, we'd be done by now.
Reading Rainbow, LeVar Burton.
There we go.
I thought he did Reading Rainbow The Next Generation.
Look who's back.
Yeah.
That was a great fucking joke. That was a great joke. Now, here's what you do. You think to yourself, when you get off a joke like that, right? That's just the beginning. Don't sit back just like, there. Oh, I got these bastards.
Love
now.
lifts
And go
us
on your
up,
rant.
baby. Love lifts us up.
Love is lifting you higher. You know what I'm saying?
Do.
Go. Like, just make that the opening line of your bit.
I don't have anything else.
Oh, come on. You
Have
got
some
it.
of this Nutley pound cake.
Yeah, things are great in Nutley. Nutbush City Limits.
Yeah.
Oh, the Nutbush pound cake. By the way, if you ever have any songs you want us to sing over, 866 runs.
Don't get me destroy.
We sing over the hits. Unlike these other shows that do countdowns, we sing louder than the hit song.
What's their problem? They don't enjoy what they're listening to?
I always like to say we out-Beatle the Beatles.
Perfect.
You know you just said per dick?
It sounded different inside my own head.
It's because he's been cat fucking again.
Are you back to that old thing?
No.
Wait. You know, that just reminds me that my nickname for Fez used to be the Big Cat, and now you're being accused of being a cat fucker.
I have not made love to Fez Watley, nor has he made love with me.
But you've made love
The
to a
fact
lot
that you
of
even called it
pussies.
made love is interesting to me.
That sounded like testimony out of her palimony suit.
That's the beginning. Go for it now. You got it.
Make me feel bad.
Yeah, go on a rant. Go on one of your patented Fez Watley rants. Let it loose. And then there you go. You're just fucking into that shit. Throwing fists, elbows, headbutts, knees.
Nails.
Get those claws out.
Come on, big cat.
Yeah, don't just tighten.
Yeah, sorry.
Who was that? Yo, was that?
Is that what they sound like when you're fucking them?
No. That's disgusting.
That's what Chris sounds like when he comes in them.
That's disgusting.
Cat cum.
Both of you.
You were telling me how you're going to be on top of stuff today, Chris. Today was going to be your day. That's why you slept in and missed the Bennington show.
I did miss Bennington.
Well, what have you jumped into for yourself? I mean, that show was 900 times better than this show.
Well,
And you know the big difference was?
What's that?
You weren't there to fuck it up today. See where I went with that, Fez? Mm-hmm. I just don't give him one shot. I go, oh, that fucker's down. Let me start stomping on his fingers.
He thought it was over, and boom, here it came again. That sounded nuts.
Yeah.
But beautifully nuts.
Yeah, beautifully nuts. He thought it was over, and then found out there was going to be a
Party at the Moon Tower.
party at the Moon Tower.
Party at the Moon Tower.
I'm too tired for that.
It never gets
It'll
old.
make me laugh so hard.
Oh,
You, Fez Wally.
Fez, do you mind if I touch this?
Can't touch this. Can't touch this.
call the show if you're also hearing voices.
One of your best.
Yeah, it was great. Oh, here's one that always made me uncomfortable.
Breastfeeding on camera.
Yeah.
8-year-old. Kind of
Yeah.
sexy, actually. Oh. That's uncomfortable. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You something. You something, boys.
It's weird.
You like when people... Look, this is how good your life is.
Yeah.
We just opens up some packages here, and you don't get to touch these, but these are glass skulls.
Oh, man,
The
please.
crystal heads have been sent to us from Mr. Dan Aykroyd. And you know what I say?
What's that?
That's class personified.
That's super class.
Look at these little ones.
The little ones, like the airplane bottles, those are almost cooler than the giant bottle. The giant bottle, the giant skull's great, but I didn't expect to see him. Okay,
How long will it take you to drink that?
drink a couple shots of vodka.
Yeah.
It's gonna take me 3 seconds.
Not that much. How long do you think it'll take him?
Oh, that'll take him 5 minutes.
What? 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Anyone want to time me?
I'll time you.
Okay. Starting now.
You couldn't even taste that. How much? How many ounces of alcohol is that, Fez?
2 ounces. 4% by volume.
So 2 ounces. They're basically saying that's 2 shots.
Yeah, 2 shots. Shots technically an ounce.
I think that looks bigger than if it was 2 shot glasses, Fez.
It does. It looks like there's a lot in there.
It's a great little bottle.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
you
keep
came in
this.
at 4 minutes, 34 seconds, so I was a little off.
Bullshit. It's fucking lies, Fez.
Just take me back.
And I was limited by the bottle. Just the little tiny little neck. It's good though. Crystal Light vodka's great.
Oh, by the way, some people are asking, how can I write to Steve Byrne? What is his Twitter tweet there, Fez?
It's at Steve Byrne Live. Byrne is Byrne, at Steve Byrne Live.
If you like to just give him a little shout out, because he was fun having a hangout. You know what? It was a long day today. Somebody wrote, wow, Fez tried to ruin Bennington and now a hospital run. How much longer? You were invited in to Bennington today. And you were you were like a guest in there today.
Yeah, it was very nice. Thank you.
But you were talking back. You did not have the 3-second delay.
Yeah, it's the 3 second or longer at this point.
So if you'd like to write to Mr. Steve Byrne, but I would give out some of his vodka, but I imagine we can't do that, right?
No, you can't. You can't do that. It's illegal.
Hey, Rich, Florida.
Hey, Chris, a shot is an ounce and a half in any run-in-the-mill drink, you know.
Okay. Congratulations. You're the king of ounces.
Didn't you say, well, I mean, you spend time at bars. You don't know that?
I'm not fucking. I don't have a digital scale out weighing all the liquor I'm drinking.
No, it's a volume. It's not a weight.
Whatever. You know what I'm saying. It's an ounce and a half, whatever.
Okay.
Stop trying to feel all high and mighty because you fucking called up with some fun fact.
Well, okay.
What's wrong with that? Is that the vodka talking for you now? Is that the crystal head?
Looks like I got a crystal head right now.
Oh, Jesus. But these things do seem like you would turn them into little hash pipes, still.
Oh, this is the shit. This thing's really cool.
So I This is too small for me to possibly read, but there's no way that I think that's 2 shots or 2.5 shots.
All right, what I'm reading
Or
here,
1.5, yeah.
it's saying 50 milliliters. I gotta convert that to what we know of.
For what we know in our country.
Yeah.
For shots. How many shots?
All right, 50 milliliters is. There you go.
No, let's just do it.
1.6 ounces. So it's 1 shot then?
If you're going to believe him.
It looks like a lot more.
Well, by the way, I think this is a brilliant little idea to sell these this way.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
And these bottles are everywhere. Like, anytime I go past a liquor store, this is in the window, and I'm like, damn, that's Ackroyd's.
All right, a single in the United States is 44 milliliters. So this is slightly more than a regular shot inside this vodka head, tiny little vodka head.
Then this glass must take up more room than we see.
It's probably thick.
This is like an optical illusion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's magic. It's a magical crystal
Well, we're
skull.
looking at something here. It's something like Penn and Teller would have, you know? And then when you would walk over next to it, it would fucking bite you on the neck. And that would be the end of the show.
It'd be a hell of a show.
Blue on black. Bam, ba-do-dum, bam, giggy-da-da-dang, ba-da-dum-dum-dum. Let's go to Bill, Vancouver. Bill, go ahead, buddy.
Hey, how are you guys?
That's good, man.
Chris Stanley is correct that a shot is 1 ounce. The previous caller is drinking girl shots. It's 1.5 ounces because there's a lot more stuff mixed into it, a lot of water from the ice, whatnot. So Chris Stanley is absolutely correct. 1 ounce is a shot.
You know, this guy should go into the prize closet.
Do it!
This guy should go into the goddamn prize closet.
All right.
Let's give him some fucking berries, bro.
Berries, nice.
We'll get you some berries at $50 gift code for Sherry's Berries at berries.com.
Wow, you guys are awesome.
No, you're awesome for saying that I was right. Congratulations.
Have it once in a while. Oh, thank you guys very much.
You send all of our secret stuff out?
Yes.
To? Who'd you send yours to, Fess?
I sent berries to the nieces.
Oh, that's nice. You know that those berries have vodka in them.
No, I had no idea that they were little strawberry-shaped crystal heads.
They're going to get toe up, Fez. They're going to get their drink on.
Who'd you send yours to, Chris?
Vito, the intern. I really wanted to confuse him. I said, from your best friend, Chris
That's
Pepper
weird.
Hicks Stanley.
You love that guy, though, huh?
Love Vito. He's the best. He's a good man.
Shelby, who'd you send yours to?
I sent some to my mom.
Oh, Shelby, your love for your mom, for your mom. You didn't say anything to your mom, Fez?
No.
How come?
Why is that so funny, Vodka Boy?
Well, because you're sending stuff out for Valentine's Day. Why wouldn't you think of your mama?
That was already taken care of.
Well, why don't you tell us what instead of? I mean, yeah. Just have a conversation. How'd you take care of her? Another diamond earrings?
No, my sister had sent the flowers for the group, for me and my brothers.
Oh,
Nasty.
group flowers?
Nasty.
Yeah, that's cheap.
Better be like
That's cheap.
7 bouquets of flowers.
Then what do you do? All throw in 17 each? Hey, Ezra, what's up?
Chris, stop bogarting the vodka. If Ronnie wants to give some away, let him give some away. Since when have you been such a stickler for the rules?
We can't give out liquor on the air.
Yeah, but he's right. I mean, the one thing we're known as is rule breakers. You know what I mean?
They're going to fucking trace the packages. My names are all over them.
I wouldn't mind throwing these packages out to elementary schools and say, here, kids, what's cooler than a crystal vodka?
You kids like punk rock, right? This is fucking skulls, dude. Pour this in your sippy cups. You're gonna fucking have a great day today.
All right, first of all, settle down, and let me just say this.
All right.
No one in the history of punk ever had skulls.
Misfits.
Metal, yes. Punk, no.
The skull's co-opted.
Kevin in Ontario.
Yeah, that guy calling from Vancouver there. An ounce is not a shot. A shot is an ounce and a half. Also known as a jigger.
Hey, watch
Racist.
it, sir.
Racist. No, that guy was right. That's why he went to the prize closet.
I thought a jigger was a Jewish guy who likes hip-hop.
That would make sense.
All right, you seem like you're buzzed off of one shot. That means your liver's bad.
Really?
Yeah.
When I had to go to the doctor yesterday to get my MRI results, they said, let's give you another liver screening. I was
Did they?
Jesus, lady. Oh, I make it seem so serious. So, yeah, they took about like 8 fucking vials of blood out of me.
They ought to take a little piece of your liver out. Just take a look at it. I bet they couldn't get a dog to chew on it. That means you're sick.
Fucking rock
That's
hard.
one of the things that they do. If a dog won't chew on it, then they know you're sick.
Yeah, you ever have the lab dog around here?
How much time we got left in the show?
About 45, I think.
All right, buddy. I know where you're going with that.
Oh, shit.
You called this out. Chris,
Yeah.
lock up. Fezzi, you got this, right?
No, I don't.
Why would you say about 45 then?
Because I was being stupid with a truth bomb.
No. You got 45. Are you ready for this?
No.
I'll tell you this. I believe in you. Chris?
Yeah.
You just said about 45. That made me think that you wanted to do it.
No, I didn't mean to say it.
You got it, big cat. And he was even saying that you pounce like a house cat. Remember?
That was crazy.
Yeah.
You got it?
No.
How about if we stop back at 23?
No.
There's your last chance because this exactly works out.
I don't have it.
Let me ask you guys this.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to give me the 45 and seeing if I can do it?
You sure about this?
I'm not sure, and that makes me want to do it all the more. Blue on black, brown, 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 brown.
Well, if the CIA creates something called a truth bomb, but it was just cream that made fucking people say the truth, that would be fucking crazy.
So you're spelling it B-A-L-M.
Yes. Yes.
I swear, doesn't he seem a little buzzed after one shot?
He's really drunk. I think he's beyond buzzed.
I feel
Have
loose.
have another little shot.
Should I?
Yeah. Well, you just open it not with your teeth.
Got a bad grip.
Sounds like somebody's got a girl wrist, doesn't it?
No. No.
Hey, girl wrist.
I'm gonna take. I guess this is a shot or shot.
He's a wrist girl, but he's gone too far because you know he can't party anyway. All right, there he is, emptying his little shell into his mouth like it was Jizzy into a Nancy lad.
Thanks, Dan Aykroyd.
Blue on black. Fez, if you ever do a gay act, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do me a favor and say this. Make sure you don't Jizzy into me.
Don't you do it.
You know, Chris, instead of drinking shots, you were supposed to take a day where you smoked a lot of weed and didn't tell us.
No, it's coming. Dude, it's coming. I'm going to fucking hit that Pax vaporizer. Big ups to Flow Culture Smoke Shop in Providence, Rhode Island. And I'm going to get high as a kite.
Yeah, but are you going to let us know?
No, I'm just going to come in one day.
You make us go, oh,
blitz.
shit, dude.
Can we get lunch at fucking 1:30 today?
Yeah, you can. Let's thank somebody again for doing something lovely today. And let's bring back in Anthony. I was going to bring V in and talk to her.
Yeah.
But her mom didn't make us anything.
Yeah, what the fuck, V?
All right, don't start cursing.
Come on in,
You got to
Ant.
remember that they're interns.
I know.
I'm very proud of our intern league. Anthony, you must have felt great to see another one of our ex-interns in here working. No, Anthony, do you have a girlfriend?
No. Thank you for reminding me of that.
I was just going to
Appreciate
point
it.
out that you do have a walk of somebody who might play for Team Nancy.
Wow.
You were just doing this when you came into the room.
Anthony, you sashayed in.
You look like Freddie Mercury coming out. Oh, take me home tonight.
That's how I'm going to walk into the room from now. I'm just going to say, hello! And just come fucking running in.
What is it today you would not pitch, but because your mom gave us pound cake, we're more than willing to let you bring up a topic.
Oh, she's going to love that. I wanted to talk about the Charlie Sheen, when he talked about Brian Williams. Phenomenal letter
You mean
he wrote
the
him.
machine?
Is that what he's calling himself now? The machine?
He was called that in that movie. What the hell was the being John Malkovich?
Yeah,
John Malkovich.
that's right,
He called
yeah.
him the machine. Hey, machine. So what happens is he came to Brian Williams' defense. Now, to be totally honest here, if you're Brian Williams, you're saying to yourself, stop it.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Yeah. Charlie, stop it. This has nothing to do with you.
Winning. Get it? Winning.
Winning.
Tiger blood.
The weird thing is, you know, Charlie's a right-wing guy. Brian is a left-wing guy. You think he'd be like, yeah, good, that'll teach those bastards.
She doesn't know what the hell's going on.
The machine?
The machine don't know what's happening. The machine's
I'm saying fuck the machine. That's what I'm saying. What did you say to me? You heard me. Fuck the machine. Come on, what movie?
Glengarry Glen. Oh.
Oh.
I wanted to say it.
I was going to guess Glengarry Glen Ross.
Have you seen that movie?
No, I haven't.
Then why are we going to say it?
Just to make Chris feel bad for blurting it out.
Well, it worked, Fez.
This was supposed to be Fez's time. Interns cannot touch.
I'm just looking at the
alcohol.
bottle.
Even if are you old enough to drink?
Yeah. I hate
Even
it, though.
then, you can't drink with us.
I hate drinking.
That's good. That's a good attitude to have.
Yeah.
It's weird.
But yeah, I agree with you. Don't help me. Don't help
He
me,
ends
Charlie.
it great. It's regards,
What's he say?
love, and high fives. The machine.
Does he say the machine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, he's great.
Yeah, the machine.
The gift that keeps on giving.
I can't wait for his comeback because you know it's going to happen. Where everyone's going to love Charlie Sheen again.
I never stopped loving Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, but you know, after the freak out and smoking 7-gram rocks, or whatever the hell he was going on about, and the goddesses.
My thing was when he went on that tour that sucked. That
Oh, yeah, it was
everybody went out to see him,
live
and he
shows.
didn't know how to handle just going out and being entertaining. Then I was like, oh, fuck the machine. Machine.
Calls him Mr. W.
Yeah, it's Mr. Dubs.
B-dubs.
Brian Dubs. Brian Dubs and the his.
I'm surprised no other musicians ever fucking picked up Freddie Mercury's microphone. The one that was just the long stick.
Why? It's awkward.
I think it looked badass.
Sounds like somebody's a little gay.
No, I'm definitely straight. I'm definitely straight, but I just liked the aesthetic of that microphone.
Right, because it looked like a car.
No.
Seems like you like it because it looks like a cock.
No dicks.
Fez, are you a big Freddie Mercury fan?
I don't listen to music, but yeah, the showman, yes.
The showman.
He is a consummate showman. Him and Jim Morrison go down as the best. What? No?
Why would you throw this Broadway fucking singer in with Jim Morrison? This, to me, watching Queen with him, it reminded me of Cats. I thought that the greatest thing about Queen was their guitar player. I think he's unbelievable.
John May? It's John May?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Brian May.
Brian May.
Brian May.
Brian May.
Anthony, you're fucking killing
Fucking
me.
up.
No, you're okay.
All right, good.
You're okay.
Thank God.
Hey, Janice. Janice, you're on the Ron Fez show.
What's up, Janice?
Hi, Ronnie. How are you?
Hey, sweetie. What's up?
Oh, how I love the Bennington show.
How you do?
Oh, I love it. And Gail is a delight. It's just, for lack of a better word, awesome.
Yeah, it is. No,
it's so much fun.
Thank you. Did you hear Fezzy on there today?
Pardon?
Did you hear Fez stop by today?
Yes, I did.
It was fun.
Yes, Fezzy. It was so great to have him there.
It was a lot of fun.
Yay! It's our Fezzy. I was wondering, it's been a long time, and since it's Friday, do you think we could have some tidal wave?
See, the problem is Chris will never play tidal wave because they don't fit into his gay agenda.
Just this once. I guess I could pull them.
My nephew. I like how Tidal Wave doesn't let a singer slow him down.
No.
I think Green Day would have been better without a singer.
Billy Joe should have shut his fucking mouth.
Sounds like you and the liquor are being close friends now, right?
Who doesn't love pounding liquor out of skulls? It's like Genghis Khan.
There it is, Tidal Wave, Janice.
Thank you so much. I got my lighter. Woo-hoo.
You should. Now we just use phones. You just sit there with your phone.
So weird. I don't like it.
All right, Thomas wrote in, Stanley is a fucking booze hound who can't put his booze down.
I don't need to take shit from that guy.
People writing, I want vodka.
Yeah, so do I.
Ted says there's only one machine, Bert fucking Chrysler, except no substitutes. Bum, bum, bum. I'll say this to you, though.
Party at the Moon Tower.
That's all I'm talking about.
Party at the Moon Tower.
Talk to you later, Janice.
Have a great weekend. I love you guys.
Bye.
Peace out, Janice.
Chris, do we break or do we take it to the limit one more time?
Limit. Standing on.
Take it to the limit.
Take it to the limit.
I was singing the Scarface song.
I know you are, dude. That's okay.
We're about the Eagles here.
Actually, listen, so am I.
We're about the Philadelphia Eagles, though.
Riley
That's a
Cooper.
Oh, Mr. February?
How the fuck does that happen?
Not everybody realizes that Black History Month is February. It doesn't get a lot of play down in South Philly.
Weird. It's good they got over
Hey,
that whole
Spider
incident.
said this. Remember when you said you were Genghis Khan?
Yeah.
He said you're more like Genghis Cock.
That doesn't even make any sense, dude.
That makes more sense
No.
than anybody will ever know.
No, there was Genghis Khan, there was Kubla Khan. There wasn't any Cock Khan.
No one said it's Genghis Cock.
Genghis Cock, that's it.
Jesus Christ, 2 shots. Listen to him babble on. Tony in Virginia.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Hey, man.
Hey, I was calling to check Chris Stanley up for his empties. I got one of the big ones. It'd be nice to have a couple of little ones.
What are you going to be doing with empty bottles?
It's a collection thing. I got the big skull head, but it'd be nice to have a couple of little ones.
What are you, a child?
Come on, bro. Go to the liquor store. Pick some up for yourself.
All right. Hey, Ronnie, I had another question.
I don't know. I want to go one question at a time. You kind of weirded me out here. I can tell you the truth.
You're a real weirdo right now, dude.
All right, what time is it?
It's 2:20.
You know what that means?
Smoke it.
4:20 somewhere.
All right, I'll just have to find a liquor store and get them myself then.
Yeah, we can't send out any empty bottles.
Party at the Moon Tower.
All you got to say is they're full bottles, and you crashed your car after doing it.
Just fucking go by the Moon Tower. There'll be plenty of empties over there.
Y'all struggling to make it through the rest of the afternoon here.
No kidding. No shit.
Dude, I'm pounding vodka, all right? It's fucking, what is it, 2:20 in the afternoon?
Tito's is going to be pissed. Better start shitting on Aykroyd's puss water. Thomas writes that in.
Look, vodka's great. I'm just going to say vodka's great in general.
Dude, you had 2 shots. Stop acting like a child. What are you, an 8th grader?
I'm a fucking 31-year-old man.
Then why are you drunk off of 2 shots?
I'm on an empty stomach, so I'm a little, you know.
Really? Because I saw you drop a goddamn huge piece of pound cake down your throat.
Oh, I forgot about pound cake.
Either there's something wrong with your gullet or you cannot drink.
She wanted to know if you guys liked it.
Loved it.
You will be getting more.
None of them. I want to try different things. I mean,
Yeah.
she makes Italian food, right?
What do you want? Spaghetti meatballs?
Yeah, like ziti, you know what I mean? Like lasagna. Yeah.
She hasn't made lasagna in about 10 years.
What's the problem with her?
Break the streak, lady. Come on.
I listen. I hear you. I love lasagna.
What, is she too busy sitting there listening to Sly and the Family Stone to go out and get a little
my father's lactose intolerant, so she says it's all in his head.
Jesus Christ.
She said it's all in his head.
You know what? I use lactose intolerant as another word for what Fez is. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
I said, you hear about his nephew? He's lactose intolerant. What are you going to do? It's family. You can't disown.
You hear that lactose intolerant fucking bar just opened up around the corner?
All right, Chris. You just made it so blunt and disgusting.
I said lactose.
But you said fucking lactose intolerant. Like you were like had a wrench in your hand. You were running at him, trying to stonewall this whole situation.
Never.
You turned this into your own stonewall. I saw this the other day. Somebody said that this 50 Shades of Grey is the Stonewalls for pervs. This is their time to come out.
What?
In other words, that they're going to be able to be accepted as regular people just because they got their freak going on.
First, that's insane. I read the fucking books. There's nothing extreme about it at all. Where some like, if they want to be labeled a perv, would feel comfortable with coming out from it. It is the most. It's the tamest thing in the world.
It doesn't mean the movie's the same thing as the book, does it, Chris?
I guess
it
not.
doesn't mean that the people who live that lifestyle couldn't use that as an opportunity to start some dialogue. Speaking of which, coming up at 3 o'clock today, you're gonna love this. Jim Norton, My Filthy Valentine Special. Right here, 3 o'clock, right after Ron and Fez on Raw Dog. It's going to be 3 hours of Jimmy playing his favorite filthy stand-up bits from different comedians. Boom. Now, this thing that you put up, Manning versus Jenner in a race to be a woman.
Yeah.
Peyton or Eli? Which Manning is doing this?
Archie.
Never.
He would come on, Anthony. Chelsea Manning.
Cooper Manning.
Who's Chelsea Manning?
That's the military guy that got busted for leaking stuff, and then while he was imprisoned, said he wants to transition to a woman. So he's all, and the military prison is going to give him access to hormone therapy to actually become a woman while he's locked up.
What was his name before Chelsea?
I think Carl Manning.
Hey, Carl from Chelsea. Chelsea from Carl, I mean. Would you go Carla?
Which is odd, because I thought prison was about taking away your rights, where you couldn't do anything. Like, this is something he wants. Most of the prisoners can't do what they want. It's very odd.
Yeah, but I think if you say you need it, it's like they don't take away people's diabetes medicine from them. You know, you're not just sitting there punishing people like it's torture in prison. Here's Jason in Detroit. You're on the Ron Fez show.
Hey, Ron, before I get to my point, I love that Moon Tower drop. You guys like cracks me up every time.
Party at the Moon Tower.
Hey, Pepper, I got a question for you. When you read 50 Shades of Grey, were you taking a bubble bath and drinking red wine?
No, I don't take bubble baths, but I do drink red wine. I read the book. So why? I did it on a lark. It wasn't exactly fucking.
Hey, Bill, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Pepper, after a nice romantic night, which vodka do you prefer when you throw it in a cat?
I don't make love to animals. I'm
Anymore.
No, at all, ever.
I think it's great if you could stop.
I've seen a couple of documentaries on bestiality.
Here's Chris in Pennsylvania. I bet you have online, right?
On the internet.
Hey, that dude's name is Bradley, not Carl. Where the hell did you get Carl?
I heard it was Carl Manning.
I think you're wrong.
Well, you guys look it up instead of sitting there. The only time that we're not typing on this show is when we actually want something.
All right, it is Bradley Manning.
Oh, man.
All right, look.
He's
okay.
right.
You know what happened? I was looking at the fucking article. I couldn't remember his name. I figured, when anyone ever transitions, they usually stay with the same first letter of their name. So I figured Chelsea. Carl goes to Chelsea.
Bradley went from Chelsea? That doesn't make sense.
None of this makes sense. Hi, you're on the Ron and Fez show. Hey, we got you on Ron and Fez.
Who's this?
This is Ron and Fez. I'm jumping into you before because they seem to be in the weeds in the other room.
Oh, I got a joke about Pepper Hicks.
Go ahead.
All right, so if Pepper leaves 10th Street at 3 o'clock and arrives at 15th Street at 3:30, how many penises did he suck on his way?
0, dude. All right? I don't need to be fucking... I don't need rumors going out there that I'm blowing people in the street.
All right. What do you think? Is it a good joke or not?
I didn't like it.
All right.
What's wrong with you? 2 shots? You don't even know where to move these days? Hey, Tim, Boston.
Hey, Pepper Hicks.
Yeah.
Hey, we got another blizzard coming this weekend. Can you get your centaur ass up to Boston to help me clean up the snow?
Bullshit, that ain't gonna happen, dude.
Why not?
Come on, buddy.
Hey, I'm not going up to Boston.
Why don't you go up there and trot around?
And be at 2 feet.
You can help us move the snow with your little clippity-cloppity.
Why don't you go and pull a wagon of snow for everybody?
Ain't gonna happen. I got a bad back, and it's a human back.
So all day you said you had a big adult swim story, Chris, but I can't get you to get into anything other than the sloppy talk.
Oh, I got an adult swim story.
Well, then what are we waiting for? I got to pull fucking teeth with you?
No, not at all. David Cross did an AMA yesterday on Reddit. He says that the senior executive of Adult Swim is a thief because of Too Many Cooks, the video that came out late last year that blew up online. Too Many Cooks was a show that it was 11 minutes, aired on Adult Swim at 4 in the morning under the name of paid programming as an infomercial. But it was actually just a video they put together that went viral. David Cross says he pitched this idea to the executive at Adult Swim in 2008.
Too Many Cooks?
Not Too Many Cooks. It was called paid programming, and it would air at 4 in the morning with no promotion whatsoever, and that it would just air. And it would just be a weird infomercial that got more and more odd as the 10 minutes went on. It was called Ultra Blue Violet was the name of his video. It's still online, but someone asked him about it in the AMA, and he said, look, nothing against the Too Many Cook guys, but the executive at Adult Swim is a thief. He ripped me off.
All right, have you saw David Cross's thing?
Yes, I watched David Cross's, and of course I've seen Too Many Cooks.
Is there any similarities between the two?
Too Many Cooks is an intro to a TV show. The David Cross's is an infomercial that gets weird.
So the similarity would be it comes on at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Exactly.
So which side of this do you stand on?
I'm on Adult Swim side. I love David Cross, but this is sour grapes.
Doesn't seem like you do.
I enjoy David Cross, but this is sour. This is seriously sour grapes.
Yeah, but if you say to somebody, I got an idea, we put this wacky thing on in the middle of the night, we don't tell anybody what it is, and therefore it'll go viral. And they go, well, look, we don't want to do your idea. And then later they do that exact idea.
It's not the same thing, because that was in 2008 when things weren't going viral. And does this guy remember that from a meeting from 7 years ago?
Why wouldn't you?
I doubt he remembered this meeting from 7 years ago.
Not everybody sits and drinks vodka and can't remember what they are.
I remember things, but 7 years ago, I don't see this is just David Cross just seeing this happen, and he's not being ripped off. The two things were totally different.
The concept is the same.
Hold on, the drunk lawyer is still talking, Fez. So what are you saying, Fezzy?
I'm saying David Cross said, let's do this weird thing in the middle of the night at 4 a.m. We run a commercial, and it just keeps getting weirder and weirder and goes on and on. That's what Too Many Cooks is.
Yeah, I understand that. But he has nothing to do with the guys from Too Many Cooks. This is taking away from Too Many Cooks.
No, it isn't. The Too Many Cooks guys aren't even involved in this at all. They probably went there and they say, look, we make these weird things. And the guy goes like this to them. Hey, I got an idea. We put it on at 4 o'clock in the morning. And we don't tell anybody about it. That's the part of the idea that's stolen. That's the bit that's stolen. And who would forget that? I mean, if you work in radio or TV, they sit around constantly and go, if we could figure out how to make money overnight, we'd be on top of the world. All you ever talk about is the overnights.
David Cross has no reason to bitch here. Look, it was 7 years ago. He was working for Adult Swim. He made this with Adult Swim. They didn't use his idea, but he's working for Adult Swim. He leaves Adult Swim, and now they use the idea he came up with while he was working for Adult Swim.
So you will agree they used his idea?
It's not ripping him off.
No, but you agree that they used his idea, and that's what he said. At first you started this guy can't even remember 7 years ago. Now you're going back in another thing. Okay, they used it, and he's not suing Adult Swim.
No, he's
calling them what they are. Mind thieves.
Mike Lazo.
Well, I wasn't going to use the guy's actual name. You know what I mean? I don't want to set him up to embarrassment. That's between him and Cross. But you can't say, if what you were saying is correct, yeah, the part of that thing that works is people going, wait, I just woke up. Why is this madness on TV?
Why isn't H. John Benjamin then saying anything either? Because it's H. John Benjamin and David Cross made this thing. It's called Icelandic Ultra Blue was the name of the thing.
Because maybe that guy doesn't get the AMA. The only reason why this came up is an AMA. He didn't call a fucking press conference. Somebody asked him about it. Let's go over here to Brendan. Brendan, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Hicks, are you having trouble with those bottle caps because you had the thinnest forearms known to man?
No. They're just very tight.
Hey, CJ, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey.
Yeah.
Listening to Chris, I'm just shocked at how the change over the last 20 minutes from 2 shots. This guy's a heavy drinker. What is it like after, he does his whole...
Apparently, you can't drink anymore.
It's amazing how drunk he is right now. You can hear it on the radio. He's going to run.
He's all loaded up from 2 shots.
So, what happens after 5 shots?
This is why people get pulled over all the time now, because this is what somebody's like when they blow a .07. They're rambling on and giving out private people's names on the air.
I didn't give it out. David Cross did.
On AMA, not on our show.
No.
Now you got the 3-second delay. What's going on here?
I'm having... Look,
what are you doing, Chris?
I'm defending the people at Adult Swim for fucking David Cross coming up with something from 7 years ago and just trying to jump on the Too Many Cooks success.
The part of it that he said is he's the guy who had the idea for 4 o'clock in the morning. If this thing would have ran at 8 o'clock at night, where they would have said, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to run this thing called Too Many Cooks. It's funny. Please watch it. It would not have the same impact. Here's Brian. Brian, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, what's up? What's up, guys?
Hey.
Just kind of a thought there. If he worked for Adult Swim at the time he come up with this, wouldn't that be the intellectual property of Adult Swim, even though he left?
Look, I don't even think that you could come up with it's like if you come up with a prank TV show, right? And someone goes, oh, I'm going to rip you off and do a prank TV show. You can't sue them, but you can call them rip-offs. You know what I mean? If you came to let's say Comedy Central or whoever, MTV, and said, here's my friends doing a show called Jackass. And they go, no, I don't think we're interested. And then the next week you turn on and it's Ass Face. And it's just a bunch of guys going around and do that. I doubt if you would have a case there was anything that you could do about it. But did they rip you off? Yeah.
I find it very odd that he goes to this AMA to break out this big... It's a revelation because Too Many Cooks was gigantic in the end of last year.
To you, no one else is talking about it. I haven't talked to another person. Has it been picked up all over the internet?
Yeah.
Is this going viral? All right, Anthony's shaking his head no.
Never heard of it. I'm sorry.
All right, Anthony. You're not helping.
I never do.
You want to have a nice little another crystal head?
I mean, there's plenty there.
I guess you can't because of the way you drink and how quickly you get drunk.
Look, I can handle everything.
Really?
Yeah. 100%.
Dan, you're on the Run and Fez show.
Hey, buddies. Hey, after I make this statement, can I get the advice show sounder? Pepper, the reason why you're shit-faced after 2 shots is because you're a drunk. And it only takes like 1 sip of alcohol for an alcoholic to get it in their system, and immediately you can see changes. So that's why. He's not a lightweight. It's just that he's an alcoholic, and as soon as you put that fucking poison in his body, it changes him. So, advice show sounder now?
The Advice Show.
You know what's really funny, though, now that you say this? Remember when Fez, right before you had to quit, it was the same exact thing was happening.
I would have 1 beer and I would be totally drunk.
And what's Chris remind you of? That part of your life?
Yeah, absolutely. I know that feeling of just all of a sudden the drunkenness poured over me.
Now, this guy is saying because Chris is an alcoholic, it's the way his body reacts to it. But maybe he's a diabetic. Maybe it's his blood sugar.
Yeah, I mean,
completely thrown off.
If you're drinking that much to begin with, that's nothing but sugar anyway.
First of all, that guy didn't deserve the advice, so he was just throwing out facts.
So you're saying it's a fact that you're an alcoholic.
Wait,
that
no.
can no longer stand it.
No.
Ron in Detroit. Ron.
Hey, Hicks is out of his mind. I mean, the bottom line is, Cross isn't asking for any compensation. He was just asked about this. So it's not something he wants anything from. He's not going to sue him. It's not a statute of limitations thing, you know?
I'll give you the same example. Today at 3 o'clock, it's Jim Norton, my Filthy Valentine special, right? 3 o'clock, he's going to play 3 hours of favorite filthy stand-up bits from different comedians. What if I heard about this, and at 2 o'clock, I said, I'm going to play my dirty Valentine's special. It's the dirtiest things that comedians have ever done. I would be a ripoff. I would be taking his idea. Would he sue me? No. He would not. But it is the same exact idea. It's something people in the business, and by the business, I'm talking about the industry, would not do. Fez, now let me ask you something. Are you always surprised to see this drunk on the wrong side of history?
I'm never shocked by that.
Ron, are you surprised?
You know what? It doesn't surprise me at all.
That hurts, dude.
Dude, 2 shots, Pep.
And?
2 shots.
It's crazy. You're losing yourself. It's awesome.
Now, I got a big decision to make, and I'm going to ask everybody. At 3 o'clock, that's the Jimmy Hutt move, where you're just growing, you're just moaning stuff while the other person. At 3 o'clock, Jim Norton's my Filthy Valentine, or do you go back to Sam and his salute to Haystacks Calhoun? Where will you be today?
I will be with my Filthy Valentine, Jim Norton.
Yeah, you're saying he's your Filthy Valentine.
Oh, yeah. I'll be with Jim Norton's Filthy Valentine.
Andrew from New Mexico.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
Hey, I just want to let Pepper know, when you're an alcoholic and you're drinking a lot, you actually build a good, strong resistance to the alcohol. So I don't know what Fez is talking about. One beer getting you drunk if you're an alkie. Not usually how it works. So, maybe just, Fez is just a little bit of a lady when it comes to drinking,
Are you saying a Nancy drinker?
Absolutely. I'm saying a Nancy drinker.
You're all fucked up. You don't even know where you are, Chris. You know what's funny? Like, you wanted to come in this morning.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, sleep in. I need you to carry the afternoon show.
Yeah.
Were you able to carry today?
No.
Is it because of 2 shots?
Maybe in this last half hour.
Is it really true?
I mean, I feel like I could drink all day, to be totally honest.
I know, but you've got a lag in your conversation as well. You're doing the same thing that Fez does.
There it is. I don't know what's going on with me right now. Maybe it's the 2 shots that were did to me.
And the pound cake. It's 2 shots in pound cake. It's too much sugar.
He'd rather pound cake than pound drinks. Wayne, you're on the Ron Fez show.
Hey there, Ronnie B. Bennington rules. Hey, I just wanted to say to Hicks. Hey, Hicks.
Yeah.
Slam time.
Slam time! Hold on, I got Pepper Hicks on the other line. Hey, Pepper.
Hey, my name's Pecker Lips. I'm sorry, Pepper Hicks. I'm a little drunky. I'm a drunk centaur.
Is that from the future?
Listen to that lag time. Listen to that lag time. Do you hear it now, Fez? When you hear it in others, does it make you comfortable or less comfortable?
Less comfortable.
Is that why you don't jump in?
No, it just reminds me of me, and that makes me less comfortable.
Brian in Chicago.
Hey, I just wanted to comment on Pepper's drinking. Maybe it's because he's only had 2 shots that he's feeling off. Because I'm an alcoholic. Give me 1 or 2 drinks, I start jonesing for another, and that's when I get all nervous and talk weird. So maybe if he kept drinking, he might settle into his groove.
Brian, you drink every day?
Yeah.
And you got to drink yourself into comfortability, right?
I can go all day without drinking, but once I have that first drink at 8, it's like within that hour I need like 4 or 5, so I'm feeling smooth.
Yeah. Hey, Red. Go ahead,
Yeah,
buddy.
what's up? What's up, Ronnie? How about you do us all a big favor and Mr. Stanley a big favor and introduce him to our good friend Bill W. It don't make you a bad person.
Well, it don't make you a bad person, but you know what? You can't. You can lead that horse to water. You can't make him drink. Chris Stanley always knows somebody's here. He doesn't have to be the type of guy who takes 2 shots and is leaned over and not being able to focus anymore.
I can focus completely. I'm totally into this.
Then take the stick. I want to listen to you.
Okay. Well, David Cross said, fuck this person. And then
You told us all that.
Oh, okay.
Why would you retell that story?
Here's another one. Ray Rice. He's got $1 million now to be with a fantasy football, basically fantasy football gambling organization. He has to make viral videos. What? Ray Rice. If he hits a woman again in the next year, he loses the $1 million. Don't know why these people would give him that kind of cash.
Was that in the contract?
Yes, it was. In the
He
contract.
has to hit a woman?
No, he doesn't. If he hits a woman, he loses the contract at all completely.
All right. These are some great facts that you're laying on us today, Chris.
That did seem like a fun fact.
John in Kansas.
Yeah. Chris, on your drinking, I've seen this over and over and over. 40 years sober. You don't know how many people I've seen come in. I can handle it. Dude, you're on the downhill side. Enjoy the ride to the bottom.
Jesus Christ, that was the worst fucking call ever.
Well, like you, they're laying out truth bombs. What was your reason of bringing up that Ray Rice story to us, Chris? What was... Are you the new newsman for the show, or...?
I'm definitely not a newsman, that's for sure. I found it interesting that Ray Rice is getting back into football in this way as opposed to actually getting a deal with the team.
Well, he's not getting back into football if he's signing a deal with a fantasy league. That's not football.
It's somewhat close to football.
How? Do you know what a football player does?
Yes, he plays
as
football.
As opposed to a fantasy league person?
He becomes a spokesperson.
Right, so that's not football. He's not getting back into football. He hasn't gotten money in a while, and somebody's offering him money and then setting up this stunt bit so people like yourself will talk about it.
Well, he should not take this thing and just wait to get back on the team because someone will pick him up.
Right. So we have no idea that, but we also don't know whether he's taking it or not.
No. It was thrown out there by this drafting fantasy football website.
Here's our buddy Andy in Cleveland.
Hey, Ron, Fez, if you guys don't mind, I would like to take a quick second and speak to Chris in his actual native language.
Sure.
Chris, listen. You are amazing. You know, you are at the top of your game. Don't listen. Shut up. I'm on the phone. Shut up. Don't listen. Don't touch me. Don't listen to these people because they don't know. They don't know. They don't know. And you are Christmas Santas. Yeah, I did my bit. And I'm ready. You're an awesome guy. Big guy. You're a big guy. I'm tiny. You're bigger than me. So you just keep on keeping. And you just, is it hot here?
You done, Andy?
It was quite a performance.
Love you, buddy.
That wasn't love. That was fucking busting my balls, brother.
Charles in Alberta.
Yes, sir. I'm a second-time listener. Yesterday was my first day, and today the lag time from your companions, it's kind of brutal. I just want to reinforce your opinion on the lag time there.
Yeah, there's an incredible amount of lag time.
I'm blaming the vodka today.
2 shots?
I guess so, yeah. Which is not a good look. Internally or externally.
What do you mean it's not a good look internally or externally?
For my body or for the words coming out of my mouth?
Do you think you're drunk right now?
I don't know. I do feel buzzed.
From 2 shots?
Yeah.
What do you like at the bar?
Laying down in it in your own puke?
No, I don't puke.
Piss? Just lay down your own
I
piss?
don't piss myself.
Listen to lag time. You're getting all quiet. You were going to grab it today. This was going to be your day.
Yeah, and I've dropped the ball.
Hey, Richard in Florida, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah, I paused my thing and my app and I listened to that guy talk about 1 ounce. I never expected Chris to drink right out of the bottle. You know, I thought he poured over ice or something. That's 1.5 ounces.
And it's not 1.5 ounces. The other guy said it was 1 ounce. I just looked it up.
Oh, that's it. Oh, yeah. If you put it in a jigger and just slam back or drink the bottle, you know, if you put it in a shot, yeah. I thought you might at least pour it over ice or something.
No, who pours it over ice?
1.5 ounces. If he's pouring ounce shots over ice, he's no bartender.
That's true. You're no bartender.
I never said I was a bartender.
But you were coming on a little bit like, hey, everybody. I mean, you took a rag and you're like wiping down the
Tom
table
Cruise and
with
cocktail.
it. Yeah, and you're like, said to me, what's your poison? There was a part of me that just believed in you.
Never said I was a bartender. That's
But
crazy.
you're just quiet and watching, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I think he's drunk. I think he was drunk after the first shot. I think I started to notice the difference then.
Okay. Chuck says 3 o'clock can't arrive soon enough. You guys, Redax says you guys are missing the real argument between Cross and Adult Swim. I haven't heard any of it except for from Chris. People are calling us the Ron and Lag Time show. Coming up, Jim Norton, A Very Filthy Christmas by Airsick. That's funny. Spy report, explosion at a Cleveland clinic.
Oh, God.
Doogie says, wow, Chris is so cool. He drinks whatever. Millie Hatchet says, Pepper's wasted from 2 shots. I could drink that Centaur under the table.
I'd like to see you try.
No, you could drink him under the stable. Liquor it up, Pepper Hicks. Get him a sugar cube or a carrot.
I don't know why they would say that.
Oh, that made me laugh.
They weren't going viral in 2008. Come on, Hicks. Hicks is not saying things that he means to today. Bradley Manning, you centaur fuck. Hey, Casper. Casper, go ahead, buddy.
Hey, Ronnie, sounds to me like Pepper Hicks is pulling a Brian Williams of those drinking stories.
Yeah, no kidding. I notice he ain't grabbing any more of these little cocktails either. He's starting to try to downshift. Mr. Party Boy.
I'll fucking outdrink this guy and Millie Hatch at the same time. It's not a problem.
It would seem better if you were sitting up straight and not slurring. And you haven't drank for, what do you think, 30 minutes, Fez?
Yeah.
He's still in this place. Look who it is, Hard Rock Johnny. Johnny.
Hey, boys, I got great news. I've been signed by a football team. I'm going to be doing fantasy football. I'm back in the NFL now.
So he was very confused.
All right, that
he's fucking stupid.
That shows. I now see where I was wrong.
I'm actually in 2 fantasy leagues, so I'm in double NFL player now. I am playing for 2 different teams. It's crazy.
He's a Maroon, that one. You know, I like the fact Johnny called 2 different shows today. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty great.
I'm the Iron Man of callers today, Ronnie.
You really are, Johnny. How's the weather outside?
Fucking cold.
I'm wondering if all the cabs are going to be used up. Because I don't have like an Uber on my phone right now. I'm so stupid.
At least you brought your phone with you this week.
You know what, Johnny? I share something with you, and this is what I get. I get nagged about it. At least I'm not over here like 2-shot Jerry, not being able to fucking see straight because I had 2 little shots.
No.
Pepper says to me, mind if I sleep in and I come in for Bennington? I like to come in and carry the second show for you. You should be tired. Because I had to cut an hour in between of this for another show for next week. And this is what I get. Likes showed up.
Does Pepper not know that you did, like, at one point, you and Fez were doing, like, 17 hours of radio a day?
He doesn't know anything about it.
Fucking drunk.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Johnny, get off my dick.
Probably wouldn't
That
work.
flaccid fucking whiskey dick of yours, don't worry about it.
Very healthy.
You're not even going to know it.
Very
he
healthy.
He could run a fucking spike through it.
Ah.
Hey, Sean, North Carolina.
Hey, Ronnie, baby, we're going to have to start Pepper Kennedy. 2 shots and he's done.
Oh.
That's true.
That was a fucking national tragedy. It's
That
not
was
funny.
your drinking. It's a national tragedy. We used to think you were a party guy. Cajun Jack says, this hasn't been Pepper Hicks' best week. He makes us all dumber. If you watch that episode I send you, it's David Cross's pitch verbatim. I promise. And then he writes, boom, shakalaka. Coming up in just a couple minutes, Jim Norton's My Filthy Valentine special. That should be a lot of fun. He'll be playing 3 hours of his favorite stand-up from different comedians. All filthy, all the time. Jim Norton, My Filthy Valentine is next. Fezzy, anything else we need to plug?
Ron Bennington interviews tonight on Indy 102 at 9 p.m. in the East. Special guest David Cross.
Isn't that weird? Hicks is banging him around, and then he's our guest. I know. Here's the weird thing. Pepper actually fucking put that together for me without figuring the connection. Over on the iBang, the hot pole vaulter perfects the GoPro use. Did you see that?
Very nice.
Is that batch material for you? Okay. He's kissing his fingers. Must be a good thing. All right, that's it for us. Now we're taking off with the presidents on Monday. That means we'll be back here on Tuesday.
And then Bennington on Monday. Bennington on Monday night on ND Channel 102 is Kathleen Madigan and Shawn Michaels.
The name of that show isn't Bennington.
It's Ron Bennington Interviews.
Bennington Interviews.
Bennington's the Friday show in the morning.
It's like Kramer if they drank the Hennigans.
No kidding.
Yeah.
He yells out, Bennington, Monday night. What?
That was wrong. That was incorrect.
Oh my God. Are you playing this up, or are you really this buzzed?
That last faux pas was 100% real.
All right. See you guys in here. Enjoy your weekend.